I'm here, guys. I'm just trying to get everything set up. Let's see here. Let me try. Come on. What's going on here? YouTube. I'm offline. Why am I offline? No internet connection. Connecting. Connected. Yay. Gotta love technology. Come on. Not now. My channel. Okay. I think everything's coming online.
I've had about 15.
Ooh, we're gonna shut him up. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm here. So, advertisements, get rid of them. Yep, there's the table. Okay. All right. So, plan is we're going to go ahead and carve this area. So, I'm just going to pretty much start off right where we left off. So, I got all the spray foam and stuff is dry and cured. Plan of attack is I got to get my edging in. I should have done that first, but oh well, I can do it now. So I'm going to go ahead and I got to get that established and go from there. Remove some of this stuff and get this plugged into the phone so we have plenty of power. Let's see here. Here we go. It's on, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So this is the idea here. So I've got to go ahead and carve this tonight. And if you remember right, everything's glued in up to before the corner, right? So can't see that. It looks like it's out of the screen. So first thing I want to do is I have my carving stuff. Put this off to the side. Is I need to remove my tape. So gotta do that first. And the foam came over the top of the tape. So I gotta figure this all out, but let's see here. Yeah. So you'll see I've got a few different carving tools I like to use. Get this out of the way. So I got my old standby, my paring knife, a razor knife. And if you remember right, on the last one, I went ahead and drew out my, oh shoot, brain's not thinking, my edging or my aprons for around the track. So I have my tape is in the apron in this area, and the idea is to create some type of apex with the track in the aprons. I need to do that. I need to cut this back to where everything was. Now, if I remember right, okay, this is going to be innermost part. We come through, out, diving in, apex here, driving out. So let's just start cutting this back. Seeing where we're at. You can kind of see. There we go. We're gonna make a mess. There's no way around that. We got foam and everything else. Here, I'll show you real quick. Why do I like to use Loctite, right? Loctite foam, this stuff. Why do I like to use it? This is why. And I'm waiting for the camera to catch. Okay, there we go. So if I bring it up, you can see how tight that is. I mean, it's tight, guys. If you, like big stuff or whatever that, that other stuff is, when you cut into it, it's not dense like this, okay? It's got a lot more air and everything else. So this is a lot easier to work with. And it's tight foam, Loctite tight foam. It is, I'm not getting paid by Loctite. Wish I would. If anybody works for Loctite, hey, I'm interested in sponsorship. I got a lot of spray foam to use, but yeah. But it's so much nicer to carve with this stuff. Just bring that down. Open this up. So we got this coming off. And what I'm doing is bringing it right back to where the edge of the tape was for the apex. And we got what? We gotta think about this. Coming in here, we're hitting the center. So I gotta bring this into that. Let's use paring knife. Cut this back. Right there. Okay. Pull that back. There. So you kind of see where it's opening up at. You know, I need a garbage bag. Otherwise, this is going to get so out of hand. A lot of foam to cut. Let's see here. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a garbage bag. Oh, crap. Won't fall off the table. Okay. Garbage sack. Use this. No. What am I going to use? I had a bag. There it is. There we go. Home Depot bag. That'll work. Okay, let's put that there. Grab this. Smooth this. Over here. And try not to break anything. Okay, there we go. And carve right here. was tricky. What was that? That was a dowel. What the hell do I got a dowel up here with? Get that out of here. I don't even fall off the damn table. Where am I gonna put this? Over here. There we go. Get my tablet out of here. Don't need to break that anymore. Let's see here. Okay, so there, there. Bring that there. This. Oh, stretch. Okay. You can see how this is taking shape. So, go down here. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So here, we'll move the camera. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, there we go. You can see it now. So what I'm looking at is this area through here. So let's cut this back a little bit more. Right there. Okay. So we got that to there. Goes up to here. Off on the other side. Yeah, and I got a big old chunk of MDF. This is gonna be fun. So let's see here. What's the best way to do this? We'll disconnect the track. Apex from that area comes through. Okay. That's what we're doing. We're disconnecting the track. We'll lay the track on top of, where's my apex at? Right here. Okay. And this goes, I need a piece. I need tape. I'll go get tape. Okay, I got tape. So I'm gonna use tape for is I'm gonna mark the track at my points of my furthest in apex of the corner. So right here, like that. And my other one is right up here, like that. It's pretty much, I wouldn't even have to mark it. Might as well mark it. Come on, there we go. All right, so I have this marked here, there. Let's get this giant piece of MDF over here. Oh, crap, okay. Decisions. Let's do this. Put that there. Get my vape. I need a pen. Oh, there's a pen. I found a pen. Okay. How am I going to do this? From there to there. So if I line this up with that, bring this down to there. That ain't gonna work worth crap on MDF. I'll go get a Sharpie. Here's a Sharpie. There's a Sharpie. Come on. There. Okay. It works. Yes, it works. Let's draw our line. Okay. So now we have that. Get rid of the track. And then my favorite thing is get to eyeball it. So let's do this. Put this. Well, there's that. Oh, I need more hands. Put this on here. Lay this down. Now, a lot of people with this type of stuff will go ahead and just make a template. I just rather use the MDF, do it that way. So if I'm in get, because that's pretty much straight line right here. Have my arch. Okay, so let's see how good I can do this. I need a tape measure. Where the hell did I put my tape measure? Oh, come on. Give me a tape. Okay, there's a tape. I can use that. Okay, from the point of apex to turn this around. Point where it turns, which is right where. Okay, that's carved back. Roughly 60. That's 60, which is right here. I'm in 4.5. Okay, so at 60, what I'm doing now is I'm measuring out on the MDF board. I'm gonna mark at 60, and I'm gonna come out 4.5, right? 4.5 at 60. Okay. And this is just gonna get me in the ballpark, good enough that I can trim everything else. So where's my 60? 60's there. If I come midway through, okay. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Okay, there's 4.5. If I come down a little bit further, I'm at 5. And I'm at 4. So if I come down a little bit, I'm at 5. Come down a little bit further, I'm at 4. Up in here, I'm at 2. All right. Good enough for me. Okay. And now I need a straight edge. Let's see here. Let's throw that down. Get a straight. Wait a minute. I know I have a straight edge up here. There it is. Yes, my level. It's still up here. Okay. Here. Let me turn this. Can you see? See that? Okay. So MDF measured out 60. Made some. I didn't make very good marks. Okay. It's all right. We can make this work. It's kind of like hand grenades. Man, it's muggy in here today. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. I didn't even write. Slacking. Ouch, that hurts. Okay. There's that. So we got that one established. Now, I said 5. Where's my 5? There's my 5. That's my 5. That's that. So, let's put that there. And let's freehand this. Let's bring this in. That's really diving in. Okay. And there. Okay, there's my piece. So I gotta go cut this. Yep, I gotta go cut this. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go cut some MDF, go make a mess, make some noise. You guys chat. Well, hopefully I won't be gone too long. I'll just turn that there and I'll figure this out. Get my jigsaw. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's put that there. Over here in the background. Ugh. Let's figure this out. jigsaw. I can plug down here. I need a power strip there. Okay. Tie my shoe. Okay, it's gonna get noisy. I'm not gonna cut into the table. No. Let's see here. That one over there. Oh, okay, let's cut it again. Let's go. Let's go this way. Boy, that's noisy. Try my left arm. This will be interesting. Crap. That's good. Keep that there. Let's see how good we did. Where's that rasp? Let me get rid of something here. Just going to shape this a little bit. Yeah, I know that. So there's that. There's that. I can cut that in further. Let's just see if this fits. There's that. To that. Okay, that needs to be trimmed. That needs to be shaped. That looks pretty good. Don't hit your knuckle with a rasp, it really hurts. Ah. That looks better. Okay, that fits good. Got to come down here. Got a little bit of manipulating. Okay. Let's see if this works. There's that. This goes. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's my mark there. All right, all right. That's there. That comes down here. Okay, now. Okay. I got to do a little bit more trimming on my foam because I'm a little bit fat. That's okay. I'd rather be fat than too thin in that area. Now, where did I? Oh, okay. There it is. There to there. Get that. This guy marked. How I'm cutting back in an angle like this. Okay, so I'm not really cutting straight down now. So I can take this and kind of wedge it in. There, it slips there. Got a nice gap in there. That's good enough there. Now fat right here. So I gotta bring that down there. Back cut this. It's okay if you go a little bit too far because I still got to come back with joint compound. Making a mess. And joint compound, when it comes down, I'll blend it onto that and it'll take care of that gap. Let's put that in there. I'll need to vacuum eventually. Come on. Fit, damn it. There, and I'm still fat. Son of a biscuit. There's that. What am I going wrong at? Oh, that's why. Okay, so I still gotta take that out down here. I don't think you guys can see this. That goes there. Now we're talking money. All right, cool. There's that, there's that. Okay, got our apron now. Okay. So there's that one. Like I said, it's easier. It's easier to put these things in before. I gotta take this down a little bit. Because that's gotta. Before you decide to put in your foam, makes it easier. I don't know why it didn't. I think I was just excited to get foam down. There. All right, I like that. I can live with. Now, can I live with that? I don't know if I can live with that. Okay, that's why. I'm still a little fat right here. Wow. Transition just a little bit. That fits much better. Yes, much better. Okay, cool. So there's that. All right. So we got left. Well, I'm just gonna worry about the inside tonight. I'll worry about that later. Right. This comes, yeah, and then my other one will be from here. Sorry guys, I'm thinking aloud. That comes like that. This is wide. You would come through, dive out. It's here. Get this out of the way, otherwise it's going to ruin my pen. So if this dives in too far, I would say if I was doing this, I would be outside in here. And this. Oh, no, where's my distance there? I don't know why I'm not doing it this way. Yeah. I brought it here. Use the other side, stupid. Okay, there we go. There. Maybe. I don't know. I have to play with that one later on. Okay. So we got this established. It's just laying in here right now. So I do need to do the other side of the corner over here. So let's move the camera. Camera's moving again. Great. So what do you guys get to see? You get to see boxes. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. All right. So here we go. So next part is right up here in this corner. So I've just got to cut that little guy. That'll be a lot easier than this one. Oh, son of a... Yeah, okay. Let me go over here. I think that piece I can use for that. So I can stick this over here. All right. So now I'm over here, pretty much the same thing. Keep my Sharpie out. So for now I have a smaller piece. So this makes it a lot easier. I can just stick it in here, right? Well, that's the theory. Good theory, Boone. Didn't work. Okay. But I can utilize, can I utilize that? Yeah, I can utilize that. How are we going to utilize it? Like that. So we're going to come to there. So that means I've got to all right. So we're back to using the tape again. I'll just utilize this here. I'll bring my apex here. So a little bit further down so that looks like the cars are kind of hugging the inside, the gravel here in the inside of the corner for a little bit. Yeah, I'll let them hang in there a little bit further. So it's right there. And then if we're coming down, we got the outer corner's coming in like this. This guy comes in. And then I got this damn hole. This is the one part of the track that I'm having issues with. Because when I originally had the track in the other location, you know, I was fighting widths. The track is so close in this area. But I got the damn waterfall right. I can't. I'll just improvise. We'll go to here. So that means I gotta take, where is my, there's a jumper. Son of a, wait a minute, this one isn't hooked up again. Yeah, I disconnected it. Okay. So I'll move this down further. Go right into here. I don't know if you guys can even see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. We'll disconnect. That out. There's that. This. Stick this under. Right. And I might as well utilize that. And that goes right into that. Okay. So if that's there, I'm just going to freehand this. Like so. Okay. The cool thing is, this won't take long at all now. Okay, I gotta go make noise again, guys. Noise. Okay, we'll go this way. Try not to cut my fingers off. Come on. What did I decide on? Oh, that's right, because that's... Okay. So that here, this here. Breaking on me. Okay. All right. I need my rasp. Ah! See, that one didn't take too long. So now let's hook our track back up. Like that. Come on, what am I? Oh, that's fine. Okay. So I need to, don't break it, you nincompoop. All right. Just about got it. Okay. There goes to there. Pull this up. Make sure I'm... There's that. There's... Come on, Boone. There we go. There's that. There's that. All right, so I got that. And I need to cut some fat out of this. Let's use this. As soon as we get this established, we start getting busy. Come on. What am I? Okay, that's why. There we go. And that goes there. And that fits beautifully. Cool. All right, so that all fits, that fits. Track is tight, except for this corner, which we need to, let's do this. Made it really tight. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, cool. So that's set. Now that's set. So let's go. And that's on material. That's floating. So this is where down in, can you even see? Yep, you can see my hand. Down in here, this is where, when I was spraying the spray foam, and I talked about in the last one, I have a pocket down here. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is just take polystyrene. I'm gonna have to custom cut, well, everything's custom, right? I'm gonna have to cut some pieces, set them in here, and I'm gonna have to support the end of this. I'm gonna have to tie it into, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this foil out of here. Okay, so, I have to figure that out. Throw that over there. Okay, let me cut this back a little bit more. Okay, there's that. Let's pull that off. Let's pull this off. Let's get our edging set in. So, how do I want to do that? Could use hot glue, or I could screw it. I think I'm gonna use hot glue tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna use hot glue. I think that'll work better. So I gotta get my hot glue gun. glue sticks. And we'll plug this in. Yeah. And let it warm up. I don't think I'll need. It should be all right. Be careful of that. That one wants to break. Got enough material right there? Yeah, I do. Okay. Kind of sketchy. Okay, so we'll get that heated up. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and get this stuff glued down. Using hot glue, I mean, you can do this a couple different ways. I think I showed on a video where I took screws and I screwed these down. I countersunk the holes and then screwed them down into place. That works. But with this, and being that I have this, what is the, this is, no, this isn't even 1/4 inch, is it? No, it's not. This is 1/8 inch. This is 1/8 inch hardboard that I have down right here. So I'd rather go ahead and glue these aprons down onto it. That is gonna be, I gotta be careful with this. Come on. Let's move that here. Let's move it up this way. Ah, there we go. Okay. Like I said, I should have done this first. Shouldn't have done it now. I know better. See, this one kind of cracked, but we can save that with the glue. I hope. Okay. Let's see here. Get this bead down in here. Be careful, you got hot glue and you got your track here, so make sure we do this right. Okay, that guy's money, right? That'll float, that's okay. Ah, son of a... Let go. Tight fit. That had to go down there. Okay. Hold it down. Hopefully it'll stay. I hope. There's that. Okay. That floats. Fix that. That there. It's gonna stay. Load some glue on the back side of it. I'll take my finger. That'll work now. Get up on top. Where in the... There it goes. Let's see, let's drop the camera down a little bit. Maybe. Let's see here. There we go. That's better. Okay, so the same thing I'm going to do over here. We're going to pull this. You know what? I'm going to use my noodle. I'm going to make some marks like this. And then that way, all I have to do is line the tape up. I don't know, why didn't I think of this to start out with? I don't know. I'm not thinking. Okay, so there's tape. There's that. There's a lot of foam. Where is? Okay. Vacuum. Loud. There's that. All right. Here's this. Just got to line our tape up. Try. Try. There it goes. That's in there. Come on. Don't be a pain in my... Let's press him down. Place. Problem is too is that I've got, this is all on elevations, so it's not a flat plane. We got dips and different contours going on. So just let me go ahead and hold this down for a sec. Hopefully this will stick. If it doesn't stick, then I'll just have to run a screw down through it. But I think it'll stick. Squeeze that one. That's high. I'm gonna have to, that's gonna need some love. That's not gonna work. There's that hot glue. Let's load this bitch. Load that bitch. Okay, there we go. Put this down. There we go. There's that. It's almost as fun as watching paint dry. Watch glue dry. Okay. I think that'll stay now. I'm gonna keep on holding it. This is still loose. I don't like that. gonna have to do the same damn thing. Okay, but it's established there, so all I gotta, let's get this thing, stay down. Let's see here. Trying to quit smoking. For those of you that don't know, yes, I smoke cigarettes. You'd think that after having a collapsed lung from that accident that I just, well, tried, cut down a hell of a lot, but I'm down to these stupid vape pens and they're not good for you either. Okay, that's staying. Let's try, okay. So if I do this, since now, hot glue under there, and then I'll just hold this down. Hopefully it stays. So, fun stuff. Staying. Yay. Okay. Let's hook our track back up. That's hooked. That's good. Nice gap all the way down through. And then what I'll do eventually is I'll come back and put the apron on this side, right? So when I put the apron on this side, I'll press it in, and what will happen, it's really cool. I mean, a lot of guys, they say, okay, how do I secure my track, blah, blah, blah. I like, instead of screwing it down and stuff, if I can help it, is to do what I call a friction fit. And so it makes it so the track is accessible. So especially with like Scale Electric, because Scale Electric is not stainless steel like Carrera. And our rails on Scaly will start to tarnish and whatnot. So there might be a time that I need to rip up a piece of track, maybe fix a connection or whatever like that. And if it's like this type of configuration, I can rip it out with not too much issue. Now, if it's screwed down, yeah, you can do that. But if you screw it down and then you finish your track off, right? So you fill your holes and everything else, you're gonna make a huge mess trying to get your track back out. So that's what I like about this. I can go ahead and get it out with minimal issues. So let's just get this stuff out of here. All right, now let's carve some more foam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in. I guess I'm just gonna have to carve this area. So let's get all these fun little weapons of war out of here. Where's my bag? Where's my bag? This guy, I guess he is sharp, it's just not cutting all that great. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this down like so. Cut back a little bit further than I wanted to. That's okay, we can fix that. I'll show you how we can fix that. Any reasons why we're hanging on to our foam. So we can utilize it. Okay, this. You might be wondering why I am not using a hot wire to cut this. Well, hot wire is kind of funny. It'll cut through polystyrene like butter. It'll cut through this so nice. It doesn't really, I mean, it'll cut through spray foam, but it cuts differently. So I just like to just carve with a knife if I can. So, and we're going to turn this. Oh no. I gotta think here. What am I doing? Start carving, see what happens. Just get that right out. And what I'm doing is just getting everything kind of roughed in. As you can tell, it's very rough. Okay, and we'll come around here. Bring this down. Bring that down. All the way down to here. Okay, there's that. Foam out of here so we can see. That's kind of loose, isn't it? Good thing for. You gotta put this back over here. Okay. That's roughed in. This down. It's a good one for a rock. Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking make this kind of a grassy berm through here. And this is screaming that it needs to be rock. And I still got this. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. There's that. This. Okay, do some contouring. Put that down. Now what we got here is I got kind of some rolls in there. Got that. And I need to bring this. Bring that down. If I can do this with my left arm. Fun. All right. So if I'm gonna make that into rock, let's switch it up. Okay, smaller detail knife. There's a boulder. I'm using my fingernail. I'm actually ripping away at the foam. I'll show you what it's doing. It's causing different little ribs and stuff in here. You know, like kind of a I'll get rid of that. Like a jagged rock. Come back in, give it a little bit more character. Don't want to fall in love with it. For that, give that just a little bit of oomph. There's that. So we got a boulder. Make this into a rock face. Kind of cool. Start seeing it all take shape. Now, polystyrene and spray foam carve differently. So, you see with the polystyrene, I'm actually even able to get in there and chip it. Break it apart. Right? You see that? Can't really do that with poly or with the spray foam as easy. So you got to change your technique. You got to kind of dig the stuff out individually. And kind of lined it up with what you got going down, so it kind of flows into it. Bring it, make that a little bit more interesting there. Give it a cross cut. Get rid of these rounded edges. You have some rounded edges, but try not to have too many rounded edges. Take that with the old finger. All right. Get down inside here. try to, when you have stuff that's stacked up, okay, a little trick, try to get it so nothing looks too perfect, right? It's kind of hard to visualize it when it's all in foam. But after you do it for a while, you get the hang of it. You start kind of seeing it. See, I've got this area coming down through here. Can you, let's change this. Let's get you guys down here further. All right. Let's see. Where are we at now? Okay. Aha, there we go. All right. So what I'm going after, and the thing with this is you may not even ever be able to see it again, but it's kind of that idea that, you know it's still there. And then plus the other thing is the more depth and everything you put into stuff, it just makes the scenery look that much more realistic, okay? So instead of thinking kind of two-dimensional and only thinking about the outside of stuff, get down into it, get some volume and some depth into your carving. So when it's down inside like this, get down in there, man. Dig into it, stuff like that. So you may not see it right here from this, if you're standing at the track and you're looking this way, you won't see it. But if you're over there, like at the pit lane area, and you're looking across, you'll kind of see these little coves and stuff in here. So let's get this out. Carve into this. Make this look like a rock too. Boy, I got a lot of loose foam. A lot of cleanup. Take that. Take that. You see, I'm just kind of chipping away at it. Like so. So now, get everything looking pretty good. Just gotta work on this. Pull that out. Back to using my fingers again. This down into the bottom. And now I got a whole crap load of foam I gotta clean up. Try to clean it up. Get this out of here and let's see what we got. Notice I work from top to bottom. Haven't even touched the floor of this thing yet. And these loose little bits, I'm gonna hang on to those. It's gonna be overkill because I got tons of it, but these little guys like this, check this out. So let me get a good one. You know, kind of looks like, you know, you can make this look like a rock, you know, if you wanted to put a pile of stones or something down at the bottom, or kind of sloughed off, or maybe out here in the middle, you want to have a couple just rocks hanging out like that, you know, you do something like that. There's that. Now we got to worry about the bottom. So I've got that. Let me start shaping the bottom. Then I'll move the camera back and we'll kind of shape the sides a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get myself, I think, I don't know, let's see. I'm going to get some 36 grit and some 60 grit. Or, yeah, 36. What's that? That's 60. 36. All right, so 36 grit and 60 grit. What I'm going to do with this, we are going to get rid of this evenness on the floor down here. Create some more character. Let's get this. I have no idea what I'm putting down in this thing, but I was thinking about putting the barn in here originally. The barn's too cool. It's got to be out by the side because I did a lot of detail on the inside of it that if it was down in here, I'd never see it again. So So when you had your, okay, you can see I'm digging out away from it. So it's not just coming down and going to a level plane. Distorting the base of this too. Just to kind of give it a little more. Since I used, what was this? 1 inch? I can dig down into it pretty good. And then I got this over here that I'm gonna have to blend into somehow. Oh, mess. Got a mess. Got that. Okay, I'm going out. Now we're into these areas I was going to kind of make kind of like grassy knoll. Let's dig down into this a little bit. Show some erosion. And now I'm not getting as aggressive when I'm up in here. I'm trying to blend it more. And here I want to get aggressive again. In the middle of this to go down. Show some depth. Foam flying up into trees. All right. I have a screenshot there. Sorry about that, guys. Hot glue coming through. Get that out of here. Okay, now I have to blend this into this rock face. Ay, ay, ay. Back up the camera a little bit. Let's see what that looks like when YouTube catches up. Okay, that looks good. Let's see here. Okay. Into the existing scenery. It's going to create damage. There's not much I can do. This one's neat. I've got to get some. Yeah, I got to do that right now. I need some hot glue under that. Carving here more. Oh, long arm to do that with. Actually, it's okay now. I went back far enough. And let's blend this in. You see that? Yep. Okay. There's that. Okay, and this one is glued. That one's glued. But that one I've got to cut still. All right. A lot of times when you have different blocks and you put them up, but you're trying to make like a hill, right? don't just round it off, because when you get all done and stuff like that, it's gonna look like it's not gonna look right. It just, so try to get rid of the symmetrical shapes. I'm just digging into it, moving around. Now it's not out like this. We kind of curved into it. Bring that one up through here. Unless you're trying to make an area look like it was made that way, like a berm or something like that. But if you're going after kind of a natural look, try to get away from those right angles if you can. So there's all that. Need to do a little bit more in here. Just want to carve this down a little. All right. There we go. Now the floor is all kind of there. Now I'm going to switch to 60 grit. Maybe. Just want to double check here. I've got this area down in here, but I can't really do that until I start cutting this. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll just concentrate up in here. Boy, I got a mess. Okay. Ooh, forgot, missed a spot. Dig that out. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Let's move this out so you guys can see more. See what you can see. Okay. Bunch of foam. Let's clean this up. We've been going for a little bit, haven't we? It's gonna be a long night. That over there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend my foam into my apron. So I'm gonna come back with my 36. I'm gonna bring this down to it. Leave that kind of like that. The thing is, spray foam wants to tear more, okay? So being as such, you want to use a lighter grit. So this is 60 grit, yeah, 60 grit. I'm going to use this to kind of blend down in. Together. got a big gap in there, but that can be fixed with these scraps, putting them in there, and then when I go ahead and do the joint compound, it'll seal it all in. Here. Just about got it, I think. Okay. Looks like a mess. So, I'm gonna leave that other side. I still don't, I don't know. Got this other side over here, that pocket I was showing you guys. I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. Where's my bag? There's my bag. I'll clean up what I can before I use my vacuum. And this track has got so much foam in it right now. Look at that. Oh, that's ugly. Okay. I'm going to use the vacuum now. look half bad. Okay. So I kind of knocked this down, kind of kept it, because I like to go ahead and run guardrail all the way up around that. I think that'll look pretty cool. So do that. I got it vacuumed. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me show you guys something here. I'm gonna have to remove this carefully. There we go. So we put this down so you can see my view of it, right? You can see the base. So you can see those contours. It's not flat, right? But nature isn't flat either. It's got, you know, waves and contours and everything else. So there's all that. Now that's that corner I was talking about. Thanks, Bill. And then blending it in here. These little pockets that I have like this, I'll just end up taking foam. I'll just throw foam in there and then I'll come back over the top with joint compound and I'll fill it in. But that's pretty much what it looks like. And then the outside, same thing with these gaps. I'm gonna fill those gaps with the little bit of joint compound and do it that way. Let's see here. Okay, now I gotta be careful with this because I don't want you guys to disconnect. Let's see. All right, there's that. What can you guys see? Let's see here. Loosen this up. Maybe I'll raise you. There we go. Raise you up. Bring you like that. That. Okay. It's better. I think you can see. You see? No, I can't see that. Now at this point, if I wanted to, you know I might. What the hell? Let's just do it. We're into this thing. We're into it 2 hours. Right? Yeah, 2 I can't even make a short live stream, let alone just a video, right? I'm doomed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some Mod Podge, some PVA, and I'm gonna add a little bit of character to some of these areas. So down in here, I want to get some loose boulders and stuff down in some of these pockets. I think that would look good. And then yeah, so do that. And we can fill in everything. And then it's a matter of coming back with joint compound. I see something I need to take care of before I go any further. Okay, you guys can see it. So this, I need to take care of this. So I'm gonna have to just sand it out a little bit. This is where that other apron's gonna come, right down into here. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so I'll take 36, put that over there. Ah, shit, let's blend this too. What the hell? I don't know what I'm doing with these cobblestones. I guess they're going bye-bye. I can bring this down anyway. That's better. So I got more stuff to clean up. More stuff to clean up. Let's do this. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some Mod Podge. Yep, I need Mod Podge. And I got an idea how I can do this. I'm not. Yeah, I'll cheat. I'm gonna cheat. No reason to use Mod Podge. I got hot glue. Right? Hot glue. So, put some hot glue in there. Let's take some foam, stick it down in there. Let's put some, just put a little bit of hot glue. And I'll just grab, and I'm grabbing just kind of, just putting it there. Ah, that's, you know, it's hot glue. Stuff's hot. What I'm doing is just creating some like boulders down at the base of some of this stuff. I'm just gonna keep on going through here. That. That. Sure. What else? Here. A rock out there in the middle. Okay. Just that. stuff in there. That's sticking to me. Okay, that's looking rugged enough, I think. I think so. It looked a little too perfect. There. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see here. Let's do this. I'm just gonna throw some stuff down into these gaps a little bit. Fill them in with some finer stuff. I think that's all the, yeah, there it is. Okay, there's that. Let's get these down here. And that just helps fill in that void. And the same thing over here on the side. There's a bigger one up here. Put some stuff in that. Down there. Fill this in so my joint compound isn't as thick in the edges. It takes longer for it to dry if it's too thick. Oh, some tape. Don't want tape. Ow, that's hot. Really? Fine, be that way. Okay. I think that's, no, there's something right there. Well, it's fine. There. Stick that there. All right. Okay. I think I got that. Yeah, okay, let's hit it lightly with the vacuum. All I'm gonna do is vacuum. Now, let's go get joint compound. Now there's gonna be loose pieces of foam down here, and it's gonna be okay, because what I'm gonna do is we'll manipulate that as I'm putting on the joint compound. So like this stuff, yeah, I'll stick it down here what I can, but if there's little pieces like that that are hanging out, they become part of the scenery. So we'll make it work. All right. Let me, jeez. Oh, feels good to stand up. Oh, okay. I'll go get my joint compound. I think I put it away. Yep, I did. All right. Love this stuff. Okay. Joint compound. You guys can't even see the joint compound, or can you? No, you can't. And it always gets moldy. Irritating thing about joint compound. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's all nice and icky and got mold. Gross. Stir it up. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start here. Yeah, I'll do it from here. And I'm gonna leave this area over there because I still gotta carve that. Let's get this down here. Okay. Get a big glop. What I'm doing is just filling all the little air pockets and stuff. Little voids. That's a slice that didn't. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. So I got an area right here on the rock where I sliced. Didn't come all the way off, right? That's fine, because it'll look like a fracture in that rock. So we'll just work with it. Throw a little bit more texture in there. Doing this. Okay. Okay, you'll see, you're gonna start seeing some of these foam pieces like that one. See? It's loose, right? Well, we'll just go ahead and glue it right down in there. Hopefully it stays there. If it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. But it's gonna take a little while. Now I gotta blend into here. Hole there. There. Okay. And unfortunately, it's just gonna have to deal with that. Good place for a piece of foam. There we go. Come on. Get a bigger brush. Bigger brush. It's kind of cool. Once this stuff starts going on, you start to see your creation come into life, you know? Once you start getting rid of that pink and start going, hey, that looks pretty cool. It's going to take a little bit. And the more you kind of push it in, okay, you notice I'm actually dabbing into it. What I'm doing is I'm pushing the joint compound into a lot of the nooks and crannies, trying to dig out where I find an abundance, and just keep on working it in. And then the more you work it in, the more your stonework start to take shape. So come on. There we go. These little gullies down in here. Oh. Funny thing is with spray foam, since this stuff's white, even though the joint compound's a different color, you kind of get snow blind. At least I do. I get snow blind. You want to make sure you get this stuff completely covered, because if you come back to paint it and it's not, it stands out like a sore thumb sometimes. So spend a Spend some time and get it in there, man. Paint will react differently if it's going right on foam. So and then this stuff will shrink back a little bit, so kind of start showing the, let's see if I can do that. Yeah. Okay. That's a loose piece right here. You want to put this stick it right there. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. Starts looking too smooth, kind of dap it. It'll add texture. And then also, once this joint compound starts to set up a little bit, you can come back into it and tap it like so and create more texture if you want. I mean, this has quite a bit of texture to it, but say that you're looking at an area and it's like, man, it's a little bit smooth. Just come back into it, take your brush and do a tamping like so, and you can add texture into those stones again. Especially with stuff like this, because I'm having to load up quite a bit of compound to get into some of this crapola. Right up in here. Reposition. And this is going to be grass, but there's going to be rock work in here. Keep on going. Okay, now I'm running into a lot of loose foam there. So, Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, I'm definitely going to come back into this a little bit. It's going to need to have some texture added to it. Ay, 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 ay. You can also use this joint compound to kind of look like mud, right? So if you got certain areas down here, like on the base, instead of making everything look crystal clear, you can get some down in the inside, down in here, and it kind of gives it kind of a muddy look to it, you know, makes it look like kind of sunk into the soil a little bit. No happy trees yet. This place is gonna need some happy trees. Let's see here. That. Still don't know what I'm gonna put in this corner though. I have guardrail going around the outside. I got an area down in here. Maybe I'll do like an abandoned race car or something like that. Who knows? That'd be kind of cool. Trees all in there and like some old race car that's rotting away in the bushes. Especially since, because I'm going to have the barn over on the back side of this corner. So that might actually be kind of cool. And then I'll have a tree growing through the middle of it or something. Okay. Let's get that secured. This is easy because this will just be grass or whatever that's down here. Just got to make sure we kind of the seams and stuff. be. Okay, a little bit of excess there. Still don't know what I'm doing over here. And we'll throw joint compound on it. The last little bit of the old pit lane. Bye bye. There it goes. Oh, it's a process. You see, I got quite a bit of compound down in here. You see that? I don't know if I'm out of camera angle or not. Probably have to readjust. Or readjust my back. There's a spot back there I missed. Glad I found that. Okay. Climbing out of the gully. I'll probably have to put bushes down in there. Just hide it. cobbles. That's going to take a while to dry. Okay, I gotta take a break for a sec. Let my back recover. Let's see here. Let's see. Bring it down a little. That's where we're at. I'm just going to bring this down to a point, just to here, because I got to figure that out. Probably what I can do with that, maybe, we'll see here. I'm thinking aloud, guys. Big old glop. There we go. Oh, damn it. You can kind of see now when I was carving the base of it, where I was talking about as far as getting rid of the everything looking uniform, right? And I think you can see it. Let's see here. Wait for YouTube to catch up. How far behind is YouTube? Okay, yeah. Boy, YouTube's behind. Down in here. So instead of having that, you know, that point, getting rid of it and making it more natural, right? So it doesn't look like a bunch of foam put down there. So that's what we're trying to do anyways. We're trying to create something that, you know, looks like you'd see out there. So big thing is trying to get away from those sharp angles and stuff like that. Well, unless you're doing rocks, I mean, that's a little bit different, but you know what I mean. As far as, you know, your hills and that type of stuff. Trying to don't make it go into a total level plane if you can help it, unless that's the type of scenery that you're creating. It's kind of like over on that one corner, I have a hill and it's going right into a flat plane. But when I get the grass and everything else down in that corner, you know, it'll look like it was landscape that way. So, but if you're trying to make like a natural area, make sure that you don't forget about the base. Okay, a lot of people, they work about the hills and they worry about the rocks, and then all of a sudden you're looking at everything and it comes down to the floor and it's just, it's flat. I mean, it's, you know, perfectly flat. And it's like, wait a minute, that's supposed to be a forest floor. Isn't there supposed to be like dips and now I'm gonna go ahead and blend this into the apron here. Sure I got that. Okay, switch brushes, go to a smaller brush. Now I can get that crap off there. Now we're going to blend it in. It's as far down as I'm going to go there. Work our way up. And the excess that's on here, just clean that. Just kind of float the brush. Going. Damn mosquitoes buzzing in my ear. It's funny, they say everything's bigger in Texas, but the mosquitoes down here are like teeny tiny. I'm used to like huge mosquitoes. Everything else is big, but the mosquitoes are really, really small. Let's move the camera up. I think you can see. Let's see what you can see. So those areas that I filled in with foam, so now fill the crap out of it with joint compound. But it's like this guy's a little bit big. Yeah, it's cool. Looks like there's a rock right there. Let's go ahead and smooth this. Just about got it. I'm gonna come around this one. I gotta do the back side over there, and then it's done. Well, it's not done, but it's done for tonight. Can't do anything to this thing until this joint compound gets dry. Running into strands of super glue, or not super glue, hot glue hairs. Okay, there's that. Let's see here. Oh. Remove this. We'll get that back side, guys, and this area is pretty much done. I'm going to come back in and just kind of give it a once over, kind of looking at certain things, and add a little bit of texture and some stuff. So still got just a bit. Okay. I got this right down here on the edge of the track. We'll have to cut that off, won't I? I'll have to cut the track loose down here because I have compound right to the edge of the track. Oh, that or We'll see. Almost done. Dang. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty rugged. I like that. It's kind of cool. You start looking at this at different angles. You see different things, stuff that you missed, like that. There we go. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going all the way down. Blend this nicely. There's a gap right there. I think I can, yeah, I'll fill that one. There. That lines it up with that. There we go. I think I got it. You guys are probably going, thank God, Boone, you've been doing this now for what, 1, 2, we're into it 3 hours now. Not bad, I guess. Considering got all the way carved. Got it to this area in what, 3 hours? Yeah. It's not bad. Okay. So I was telling you guys, let it set up a little bit, right? Your joint compound. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm cleaning off my brushes a little bit. Okay. So if you have an area where you want more texture to it, right? Take your brush after it kind of sets up a little bit and temp it, okay? Tamp it. And what this will do is add all sorts of texture to certain things. It'll break it up, right? So I like doing this on certain parts, you know, they kind of like that. You know, as far as these ones that are real sheer and stuff, I kind of like to keep those smooth to a point. But you get up here on top, and let's hit that a little bit. This, I think that's going to be grass. Then we'll come in here with some rocks. Get some of that. And then at the same point in time when you're doing this is that you're double checking your work. So making sure that you got coverage, you don't have any areas that you per se missed. Like down in this wall, I had to use a lot of compound. This just helps get rid of some of that smoothness. Now these, I want to kind of, want those to be kind of smooth. Yeah. These guys, let's add some texture down in here. It just gives it a little bit more depth too. So. Oh yeah, there's some thick stuff there. We'll just make that look like mud then. Okay. So these. That one a little bit. So especially like up here on top, right? So your rocks when they come up, so you're gonna, like I'm gonna have grass up on top here, but some of this might be where I want to have some stones, rocks kind of up here on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this, like give it all this texture right now. And then when I come back with my static grass, I can kind of play around with, you know, what areas I might want to keep rock and what areas I might want to keep the grass in. So, but by doing this, we're creating that texture. So now I'm giving myself options when it comes up on top. It's kind of like this guy right here, a little bit of a contour right there. You know, that might be a cool rock later. So let's just make sure this thing's got a hell of a lot of texture on it. Yeah, there we go. Do that. These all look good. Yep, I like that. I'm gonna hit that some more. There we go. Cool. I think we're done. Put a fork in that thing. It's done. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, that hot glue gun's still plugged in. It's drooling. Okay, I'll turn that off. Okay. Let me disconnect. I don't want to disconnect. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I gotta disconnect this. Okay. So let's show you guys what this looks like a little bit closer. How's that, right? There we go. Let's get down onto it. You can see how you're starting to get that depth. Now, up on top, let's see if you can see it. Where's my finger? There's my finger. Okay. So this has been smoothed out, right? But if you look at that, it's got texture to it from the brush, right? So you can see how that would look like as far as a rock kind of popping out there with the grass, you know, around it and here. But, or if I want to, I can go ahead and just make it all grass. But by giving that texture, I'm allowing myself an option later on when I come back and I start going through. But yeah, I mean, that's looking pretty good. Still got the mystery hole down there. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But got it pretty much blended in for the most part. And then if we start looking down in here where those boulders stuff had fallen, so you know, that'll be really cool when it's all painted up. So big thing is just creating that texture, you know, giving it multiple layers of character. So you can see how that's all down in there. I'll come back over here. And there's that kind of hill, which doesn't look like a bunch of foam now, okay? Because it's got contours and everything else. Doesn't look like a square block. So there we go. So almost done with the corner. Oh, there's a lot of work here, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and put this back up. And now I'll actually pay attention to chat. How's that? Let's see here. See the magical laptop. And oh crap, I got stuff everywhere. You'll notice in the background things are a mess. So see if I can sit down without killing myself. Don't sit on a knife, that wouldn't be good. Okay. All right. Grab this. Ouch, that hurts. This thing. Let's see where I'm at. There I am. I can see myself on the laptop now. So, there we go. Took us, what? 3 hours to get it done up to this point. So, yeah, I guess next time when we come back, I don't know. Either I can't really keep on going with, got to figure out the other portion of it. So, tell you what, a couple of things, because the chat doesn't show it. You know, it used to be kind of cool with YouTube because you could watch a video and you could see the chat, and now they've done away with that. You can't see the chat anymore. So, tell you what, I'm trying to figure out what to put in this corner. Up for ideas, stuff like that. Go ahead and in the comments, leave me some comments there. And my mystery hole with what I got going on over on that other side. So, yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. What I should do. So, with that, it's what we're into it. 3 hours. I don't know. Anybody have a question? I can answer a question. I think I pretty much covered everything. I hope so. In 3 hours. So. All right. Travis, Mr. Slot Car guy. But yeah, there we go. So I'm looking at chat. Everyone's telling each other good night. Let's see here. YouTube back on. Okay, working. All right. Yeah. So we'll just call it a night, I guess. And then, like I said, look at this corner, stuff like that. I mean, I'm thinking maybe, you know, billboards or whatever, or I don't know. I'm up for suggestions. Figure out suggestions. You gotta remember, we got the Targa Floria area that this is gonna be coming out of. So maybe something along those lines. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll just call it a night. But I got to turn it off on my phone and not on the computer. So with that, thanks for hanging out with me. And hopefully by me stumbling around on the table, you might have picked up on a few different things I was doing. Maybe. Hopefully I helped some of you guys out with some different stuff. But yeah, it's fun stuff, man. All right, so I'm trying to get my ass off the table, and I'll see you guys later. Now I got to jump on the other side and turn this damn thing off. All right, see ya. Now I need to turn this thing off. There we go.